Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who's up? Who's out? Hopefully everybody having a safe Memorial Day. Hey, me, like I say, just got finished wrapping up, spending some quality time with the family. On my way, back to life, back to reality. What's that song, Soul to Soul? Back to life, back to reality. Hey, but hey, life is life, life is good, life is what we make it. Who's up, who's up? I gotta come back. Oh man. One person up, how you doing? One person is up, how you doing? Thank you for joining in. Two people. Hey, good morning, man. Good morning. How you doing, man? Hey, I apologize. Last night I didn't go. I didn't do my live cigar chat. I apologize for that. James Slattery, how you doing? UK in the house, man. You know what? I appreciate all the international support. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, Walter Lee, what's going on, man? Chris Roy Robinson, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, but to me, I was hanging out with some family, and I started off doing some video. I was working on it, a few projects, and what happened? Brandon, what's up, man? What happened? Brother had one too many. So being that the brother had one too many, put me on my back. I'm not normally a drinker. I drink once in a while, all depends, probably drink, have a cigar. But just so happened, I was with the family and you having a good time. And right now you hear that terminology, down go Frazier? Well, down go Brian Glaze Gibbs. Okay, you did your 5-mile walk. That's good, man. That's good. Health is everything. You gotta eat right. Take care of your body. Our body's our temple. Greg Sapp, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah. But like I say, I'm up on the road, going back to life, going back to reality, drinking my black coffee. How many folks out there drink coffee? And how do you take your coffee? To me, I don't know. I'm on this kick. I don't want no sugar in my diet unless it's natural sugar. So what I do is when I drink my black coffee, I drink it dark. You know what I'm saying? Dark roast. Yeah. Love, what's up, Bob H? Hey, how many Knicks fans do we have out there? How many Knicks fans do we have out there? Yeah, I see that we got beat down yesterday by Atlanta Hawks. Cream, no sugar? All right. I see we got beat down kind of bad by the Atlanta Hawks. But to sit back and look at it, man, nobody expected Knicks to even be in the playoff. So to me, they already won. The difference is they exceed expectation. So being that they exceed expectation, they in the playoff, hey, listen, man, they still won this year. So hopefully they continue to build. And like I said right now, eventually, within a matter of years, we've been build that winning team, winning some championship. Willie P. Milwaukee going to win it all? Hey, we'll see, man. They look good. They definitely look good. But the difference is, man, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. That's the difference. And I don't know what's they start playing if he got that killer mentality. Good morning, people. Easy thing to do to support our brother is hit the like. Hey, thank you, Kent. Knicks rock. Yeah, Knicks rock, man. They rock. Hey, Gregory Matt, the top of the morning to you, man. Dunder Cologne, what's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah. Bushwick in the building. What's up, Bushwick, man? Oh, man, I got some good stories about Bushwick. Yeah. Well, we got to get better next year. But we still got Brooklyn. That's like a double standard, man. We'll get better next year, but we still got Brooklyn. So New York, I guess New York and Chicago, really New York, got 2 baseball teams, 2 basketball teams, 2 football teams, 2 hockey teams. Like, man, only in New York. Are you beefing with Haitian? Nah, man. What? Willie P, there's nothing to beef about. What is there for me to beef with Haitian Jack about? You know what? I gained more respect from Haitian Jack when he was on Hip Hop Uncover on FX, because that was the first time I kind of actually see that he was completely honest. So, yeah, to me, I love that. I love when a man can be true to themselves and be true with everybody else. So, I don't got no beef with Haitian Jack. I wish Haitian Jack well, man, What you know about Frank Matthew Gibbs? You know what, hey, check out the documentary. Check out the little piece I did last week. You know, so I guess I know what everybody else knows. Check out the piece I did last week, man. Yeah, but like I say, what I'm trying to do is work on some different content, make sure it's meaningful. I don't know, past, future, present. So it's like, man, listen, trying to keep up and create content on YouTube, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. Very, very complicated. Very complicated. And it take time. And salute, man, Lionel Dorsey, salute. It take time, man. It take a lot of time. And then you got to have some type of form of creative buzz, man. And it's like, I don't know, sometimes my mind be running like 1 million miles per hour. My mind be racing. What's up, JC? Say that, come back with that question again. I didn't see that. That's what's up, bro. You the man, Glaze. I really appreciate you taking the time to reach out and give a lesson, man. You know what? Like I said, what's the sense of having knowledge if you don't have nobody to share that knowledge with? It's like, you know what? To me, I love who I am today. It's like my life took a whole complete turnaround. And when you was once the problem, you know, and you grow up, you seek to be the solution, because life is what we make it. Folks, imagine if life is easy. If life was easy, life wouldn't be worth living. If we didn't have no problem, it wouldn't be no challenge in life. Imagine you didn't have no problem in the world. You know, you didn't have nothing. Guess what? Life wouldn't be worth easy. What's your thoughts on Jay-Z in the 80s, man? You know what? I don't think Jay-Z was around in the 80s if you sit back and you think about it, because once again, when I left the street, and like I said, I used to be out in Marcy. I didn't know nothing about Jay-Z. So I think they came along probably like, you know, early 90s, if anything. Shout out to Queens. What's up, G-Style? Far Rockaway, man. Every time I think about Far Rockaway, I think about my man Born Freedom, and I think about my man Slater, man. Born Freedom and Slater, man. Shout out to Far Rockaway. Yeah. But listen, what I was saying is, man, imagine, bro, talk about Holla, talk about my Uncle Scooter, man. You know what? I don't really have much to say about Scooter, you know? Like I say, me and Scooter never had no problem. Think he's a good guy. Hopefully right now with something work out with his legal situation that he'd be able to come home. So, you know, hey, he was out there. He had his respect. D-Haven, J.A. D-Haven, I talk to D-Haven every now and then, man. I talk to D-Haven every now and then. Good dude, good dude. Hey, but as I was saying with life, if life was easy, it wouldn't be worth living. It wouldn't be worth living. Hey, it wouldn't work with him. Hey, come back with that, Walter. And like each and every day, what we got to do is we got to make the best of it. And what I'm saying is right now, man, if we can help anybody, listen, that's what life is all about, man. How do you help the next man, the next woman? How do you help them get to the next level? That's what we need to do. Red Hook. I know, hey, Red Hook. Man, I have been following you for a minute. Your story are the truth. Hey, Greg, you know what? In order to be honest with anybody else, you must first attempt to be honest with thyself. And a lot of times people can't do that. People do not want to, you know, I'm going to tell you, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, I'm going to tell you my most embarrassing moment in life. I'm going to tell you time that I got had. Time I got beat up, I got robbed. You know what? Because once again, if I can't tell you that, I shouldn't be on here. If I can't tell you everything, I shouldn't be on here. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people get on this platform and the only thing they want to tell you is right now is when they was like the superhero or they was a tough guy. Man, listen, man, everybody can be had. Everybody, is always somebody out there that's bigger, badder, tougher than you. And the difference is you just got to learn how to pick your battle, man. And the best thing is not to pick no battle at all. But it's hard because, once again, life going to happen to each and every one of us. And we have to be prepared at how we deal with the situation each and every day. Because, and that's it, man. Because, once again, every day can't be good, every day can't be bad, but we cannot have that quitter mentality. We cannot give up, man. You know, when I look at Memorial Day, what I think about years ago when my mother was alive, she used to get all the family members together, and we used to travel from the 5 boroughs, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, you know, Staten Island, and we used to travel way back here to South Carolina. And I can remember us getting on that bus, coming down here, having our boom box, all the food in the world, everybody on the bus, either right now where it's like the kids, the group, different generation. Everybody like the older folks up front talking, having a good time, reminiscing, and us like, right now from this, want to be thug family member, we in the back scheming, talking about different things, or what's going on in the neighborhood, or what we're going to do when we get back, or how we're going to make money or whatever. And then right now, listen to some good music, man. Back then, music was music. What's up, Glaze? Hope all is well on this magnificent Monday. Hey, Jerry Foreman, yes, magnificent Monday. I like that, magnificent Monday. I always call it marvelous Monday, I always call it marvelous Monday, man. Marvelous Monday, terrific Tuesday, wonderful Wednesday, tremendous Thursday, fabulous Friday, sensational Saturday, super Sunday. Hey, a lot of times when I was away, I used to read a lot. And I remember reading this book, Positive Thinking, by Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. And I remember reading it. And when I was reading it, that was some of the things that I picked up. Before you get out of bed, if you say to yourself, today is going to be a marvelous Monday, guess what? Recite that over and over and over in your head. Today is going to be a marvelous Monday. So regardless of what, it doesn't matter. Once you get out of bed, once you start your day, and you started off by giving affirmations, saying today's going to be a marvelous Monday, then guess what? Today's going to be a marvelous Monday. And the difference is we have to always inspire ourselves. First of all, you got to learn how to love yourself. How can you love anybody else if you don't love yourself? That is not a trick question. How can you love anybody else if you don't love yourself? You got to love yourself. Salute, brother. How you doing, man? Up for debate. Good morning, man. Good morning, man. Good morning, Odin. Dr. O. How you doing, my brother? Happy Memorial Day to you and your family, my brother. Yeah. Hey, anybody y'all out there, check out Up for Debate TV, man. Hey, that brother's a good brother, man. Hey, Dr. O. Boston, Massachusetts in the building. How you doing? Davy Jones, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Cyprus, man. I'll be up there soon. I got a few things I want to work on in Cyprus. Do you know about the gender of the Jewish in the United States government? No, I don't know nothing about that. Hey, Patrick Strategy off the 89. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to you too, man. Peace and blessing, Mr. Gibbs, man. Look, man, you make me feel like an old man, Mr. Gibbs. When I came home, I told myself that I was going backwards. I was going forward. Hey, you're right, man. You got to go forward, man. Hey, let me tell you something, folks. People do not understand, okay? The most powerful instrument that we have is our mind. You know what I'm saying? Mind over matter. When I got out, here it is. The art was against me for excelling, for coming back to society and being a law-abiding citizen. It's like the art was against me. It's like people was actually, betting against me. One group gave me 90 days before I end back up in jail. The other group gave me 45 days. But like I always try to tell anybody and everybody, listen, folks, all man and woman is rich in their own thoughts and ideal, but it's up to you to put it into effect. And even with that being said, it's like when I got out, what skills did I really have? I ain't had no skills. What skills? What work ethic do I really have? Only work ethic that I had was what I developed incarcerated. And it was a young lady I was dealing with at the time when I went away. Said, listen, you don't know what the future going to hold. You know what? You need to develop work habits. You need to develop work ethic. You need to know how to feel to get up and punch your clock each and every day. And you know what? I'm back then, okay? Here it is. I was still financially secure, rich. But people don't know what the future holds. So now I'm going down there. I'm going to work, punching the clock, making what? 50-something cents an hour, okay? Even with that being said, making 50-something cents an hour and going through, punching the clock, going down there, working in Unicor. I think they was making gloves. Guess what happened? Slowly but surely, okay, I got a raise. I think I went from 50-something cents to 70-something cents to 92 cents to $1.08 as time went on. But what I'm just trying to show you is this. If we, as people, can work for nothing, why can't we get back in society and really work? Okay, here it is. What is 50-something cents an hour? Whereas what is minimum wage right now? The difference is you have to crawl before you can walk. So to me, even when I developed work ethic and work habit and incarcerated, and when I came out, I was able to apply that. And like I say, this group the probation officer gave me like 90 days. The marshal 45 days. And as time went on, like I told my solicitor, man, day one when I first met them, I said, listen, I'm never going back to jail. I said, I don't care what it takes, I'm never going back. So they didn't believe me. You know, I told my solicitor, if I gotta go out there and collect aluminum cans, guess what? I'm gonna do that. I know within a 9 to 12 month period, I can collect 1 million to 1.5 million cans. Okay, you do the math. I know right now where I'm from, they pay 5 cents a can. So if I collect a million can in that 9 to 12 month, guess what? That's $50,000. If I collect 1.5 million can, guess what? That's $75,000. And what people do not understand, listen, man, if you sit in a jail cell, you know what I'm saying, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, guess what? You kidding me? You mean if you get the opportunity to go out there and collect can, you wouldn't do it? What's up, OG? Anthony Hill, how you doing, man? Wisdom and knowledge, thank you, man. Hey, you see this, man? I don't know, you see this? You see all this? It's not baby powder. It's not baby powder. I've been through a lot, man. I've been through hell and back. And it's only because of the grace of God that I'm able to have this conversation right now, that I'm able to express myself, man, that I'm at a sound mind. I'm healthy. I'm in love with me. I'm in love with me, who I am, what I represent these days in time, not who I used to be, you know, and that's what I always try to tell people, whatever, man. I'm not that individual no more. Okay, you have gone astray, but it's evident you had a good foundation. Hey, you know what? You're right. I went astray. I went astray because I wanted to be down. I wanted to be cool. I had some issues upstairs. And even with that being said or whatever, I had to get those issues addressed. And you have to understand what is wrong. A lot of times we don't know what is wrong. I think the biggest thing right now is we got this black on black crime. But then again, it's not just black on black crime. What else we have is when we got our parents. You know what I'm saying? Our parents, the way they discipline us. You know, when I used to get in trouble, I used to get my butt whipped. I used to get stumped out. And the difference is right now is, you know, that's what parents feel they had to do back then to get you back in line. They feel that they have to beat the living daylight out of you because that's the only thing they know. That was the punishment that was passed down by their parent, their parent. So where did that came from? Well, that came back 400 years ago. You know, when you watching Roots and you watching what's the master do to the so-called slave. So the difference is what we're looking at. What we're looking at and what we're trying to understand is this, man. Here it is. We got to stop being our kids' enemy. And what I mean by that, we got to stop inflicting trauma upon them. There's other ways that we can beat these kids. Your son's supposed to be your prince. Your daughter's supposed to be your princess. So we're supposed to be able to protect them. When they step out of line, because they're going to step out of line, but when they step out of line, how do we punish them? You know how you punish them? You take away all their electronic. You take away their privilege. You stop buying them all that fancy Air Jordan and everything else. That's the difference. You beat them on an intellectual basis. You don't physically abuse or, beat them. You don't mentally abuse your prince and princess. You don't verbally abuse your prince and princess. So to me, what we need to do is learn how to beat these little midgets at their own game. I've been guilty of that. And you know what? That by me beating my kids, it tarnished the relationship. And you know what? Here it is. You have to come clean. You have to admit where you went wrong at and seek to what you need to do to rebuild. See, a lot of times right now, we want people to forgive us for whipping they behind. You know what? I used to go at my family, I want my kids to forgive me for, corporate punishment, whipping they behind. It's easy, when you dishing it out, opposed to receiving it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, when you dishing it out, yeah, it's easy for you. You can say that word, forgive. But when you're receiving it, it's hard. It's hard. So what I'm saying, folks, listen, learn how to beat our kids up the right way. Don't, beat them up. Don't beat them up. Beat them up mentally. Beat them up mentally. You're smarter than them. You're smarter than them. And you got more patience than them. Hey, listen, thank everybody for joining in as I, sip on my hot coffee and listen to some music. I think I'm listening to my man Luther, man. I love Luther Vandross, man. His music, man. I remember the first time I got hip to Luther. Glaze, any of your kids turn to the street. You know what? Like I told you, somewhat. But you know, basically right now, like they turn to the street and turn away from the street. The street ain't for everyone. The street ain't for no one. The street don't love nobody. You know, people got to understand that as soon you in that street, guess what? Hey, soon you leave, somebody else ready to take your place. Next man up, next woman up. Listen, happy Memorial Day. God bless. One love.